Today, she is known as one of the most skilled and influential players of her generation. But her path to success has been about much more than scoring points or collecting awards. It has been a story of overcoming adversity, embracing challenges, and continually proving why she belongs among the game's elite. Born on October 20th, 2001, in Edina, Minnesota, Paige showed an interest in basketball at an early age. Growing up, she spent countless hours practicing her skills, studying the game, and competing against older players whenever possible. Even as a child, her love for basketball was obvious. She wasn't simply playing for fun. She wanted to improve every day. Coaches quickly noticed her exceptional court vision, ball handling ability, and natural understanding of the game. As she developed through youth basketball, Paige began to stand out among her peers. Her combination of scoring, passing, and leadership made her one of the most exciting young players in the country. She possessed a rare ability to make difficult plays look effortless. Whether she was delivering a pinpoint pass through traffic or knocking down a difficult jump shot, she played with a confidence and creativity that separated her from other players her age. At Hopkins High School in Minnesota, Paige's reputation grew rapidly. Competing against some of the best talent in the nation, she consistently delivered outstanding performances. She helped lead her team to multiple state championships while earning national recognition as one of the top recruits in the country. Her ability to control games impressed scouts and coaches alike. She wasn't just a scorer. She was a complete player capable of impacting every aspect of the game. By the time her high school career came to an end, Paige had become one of the most sought-after recruits in women's basketball. Programs across the country wanted her commitment, but she ultimately chose the University of Connecticut. UConn had long been considered one of the premier programs in women's basketball history, producing numerous All-Americans, national champions, and professional stars. For Paige, it was the perfect place to continue her development. When she arrived in stores, expectations were enormous. UConn fans had seen many great players over the years, but there was a belief that Paige possessed something special. From her very first games, she lived up to the hype. As a freshman during the 2020-21 season, she immediately established herself as one of the best players in college basketball. Her freshman campaign was nothing short of historic. Paige averaged over 20 points per game while demonstrating elite efficiency and playmaking ability. She quickly became the centerpiece of UConn's offense, leading the Huskies to another deep NCAA tournament run. Her performances earned her numerous accolades, including National Player of the Year honors. Remarkably, she became the first freshman ever to win several of the sport's most prestigious individual awards. What made Paige so unique wasn't simply her production. It was the way she played. She seemed to understand the game several steps ahead of everyone else. Her decision-making was exceptional, her passing creative, and her ability to perform in big moments remarkable. Whether UConn needed a clutch basket, a critical assist, or a defensive stop, Paige often found a way to deliver. After such a spectacular freshman season, many expected her ascent to continue uninterrupted. However, sports often present challenges when success appears inevitable. Injuries began to test her resilience and patience in ways she had never experienced before. During her sophomore season, Paige battled knee issues that limited her effectiveness and availability. While she still produced impressive performances when healthy, it was clear that she was dealing with significant physical challenges. For a player accustomed to competing at the highest level every night, being forced to sit out games and manage injuries was incredibly difficult. Despite these setbacks, she continued to demonstrate leadership and maturity. Rather than focusing on frustration, she supported her teammates and worked diligently to recover. Her commitment to the team never wavered, even when circumstances prevented her from contributing the way she wanted on the court. Then came perhaps the most difficult challenge of her career. Before the start of the 2022-23 season, Paige suffered a torn ACL, an injury that forced her to miss the entire season. For any athlete, ACL tear can be devastating. For a player considered one of the biggest stars in college basketball, the disappointment was enormous. Suddenly, the focus shifted from competing for championships to rehabilitation and recovery. The injury tested every aspect of her character. There were no games to play, no statistics to accumulate, and no opportunities to showcase her talent. Instead, there were long rehabilitation sessions, difficult days, and an uncertain timeline for returning to competition. Yet those who know Paige often point to this period as one of the most important chapters of her journey. Rather than allowing the injury to define her, she attacked rehabilitation with the same determination that had made her a star. She focused on improving every day, celebrating small victories, and trusting the recovery process. The experience taught her patience, gratitude, and resilience. It also deepened the respect that teammates, coaches, and fans had for her. When Paige finally returned to the court, it was one of the most anticipated comebacks in women's basketball. Fans across the country were eager to see if she could regain the form that had made her one of the sport's brightest stars. The answer quickly became clear. Not only was Paige back, but she remained one of the most impactful players in college basketball. Her skill, vision, and leadership immediately elevated UConn. She continued to make difficult plays look easy and demonstrated the same poise that had defined her early success. More importantly, she returned with a renewed appreciation for the game and the opportunities that come with competing. As her collegiate career progressed, Paige became more than just a great player. She became a symbol of perseverance. Young athletes looked up to her not only because of her talent, but because of the way she handled adversity. Her journey showed that setbacks do not have to define an athlete's future. Instead, they can become opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Off the court, Paige's influence expanded significantly. She became one of the most recognizable figures in women's sports, helping bring increased visibility and attention to the game. Through media appearances, endorsement opportunities, and community involvement, she emerged as one of the leading ambassadors for women's basketball. What makes her popularity particularly meaningful is the authenticity she brings to everything she does. Fans connect with her because she remains relatable despite her success. She speaks openly about challenges, celebrates her teammates, and consistently demonstrates gratitude for the opportunities she has received. Her impact extends far beyond UConn or individual accomplishments. Paige belongs to a generation of athletes helping transform women's basketball into one of the fastest-growing sports in the world. Alongside other stars, she has helped attract larger audiences, generate unprecedented media coverage, and inspire countless young players to pursue their dreams. On the court, her game remains one of the most complete in basketball. She can score from all three levels, create opportunities for teammates, control tempo, and perform under pressure. Her basketball IQ allows her to make adjustments throughout games, while her competitiveness drives her to continually improve. Few players combine skill and intelligence as effectively as Paige Bueckers. As she prepares for the next stage of her basketball journey, excitement surrounding her future continues to grow. Professional basketball presents new challenges and opportunities, but there is little doubt that Paige possesses the talent and determination to succeed at the highest level. Her experiences at UConn have prepared her not only as a player, but also as a leader capable of handling expectations and adversity. Looking back on her journey, what stands out most is not any single award or achievement. It is the resilience she displayed when circumstances became difficult. Many athletes can thrive when everything is going well. The truly special ones find ways to persevere when confronted with obstacles. Paige has repeatedly demonstrated that quality throughout her career. Her story is ultimately about much more than basketball. It is about pursuing excellence, overcoming adversity, and refusing to let setbacks define who you are. It is about maintaining belief in yourself even when the path becomes uncertain. And it is about understanding that true success is measured not only by accomplishments, but by the character you display along the way. Years from now, basketball fans will remember Paige Bueckers for her extraordinary talent, her dazzling passes, and her ability to take over games. They will remember the awards, the highlights, and the unforgettable performances. But perhaps most importantly, they will remember her resilience. They will remember the player who faced adversity head-on and emerged stronger because of it. And as her basketball story continues to unfold, one thing is already clear. Paige Bueckers has left a lasting mark on the sport. Through talent, determination, and perseverance, she has inspired a generation of players and fans alike. Her journey serves as a reminder that greatness is not defined solely by success. It is defined by the courage to keep moving forward, no matter what challenges stand in your way. Thank you for watching this tribute to Paige Bueckers. If her story inspired you, Be sure to like this video, share it with fellow basketball fans, and subscribe for more stories about the athletes who are changing the game. And let us know in the comments, what is your favorite Paige Bueckers moment? The incredible assists, the clutch performances, the comeback from injury, or the leadership she has shown throughout her career?